Hi, it's Darnell with XL Oven Recipes, and today I'm going to be cooking up some apple cinnamon almond flour cookies in the Ninja Foodi XL Pro air fry oven. So let's get cooking right now. Now before I show you all of the ingredients I'm going to be using in this recipe, I did want to show you the size of the apple because the next time you see this apple, it'll be pretty well chopped up in food chopper. So I just wanted you to basically be able to have an idea of the size apple that I'm using with the other ingredients, and so I'll show you all of them. I've got 2 cups of blanched almond flour. I've got 2 tablespoons of a granulated sweetener. Use the one of your choice. This is a Erythritol monk fruit blend. I've got 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of guar gum, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of raw honey. I've got 1 jumbo-sized duck egg. You can use 2 chicken eggs or 1 jumbo-sized duck egg. I've got the chopped up apple. I've also got one other ingredient that I'll quickly show you. I've got a 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons of melted butter. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the wet ingredients into this bowl, dry ingredients in this bowl, and I'm going to spray the baking pan with extra light olive oil. Okay, so I've got the wet ingredients in a bowl and the dry ingredients in a bowl. I do want to point out, when I chopped up the apple, I chopped up the whole apple, seeds, core, and all, skin still on, the whole thing. And that's very helpful to have the whole apple. So I'm just pouring my wet ingredients over into the dry, and now I'm just going to basically mix together my cookie dough. And now I'm going to scoop out dough and basically make myself 12 cookies here on the bake pan. So just going to get each of those basically laid out here, and you want to lay them out pretty much the way that you want your cookies to look, because they aren't going to change very much. There'll be some rise, but that's about it. So I'm just going to finish laying these cookies out. Okay, so I've laid myself out a dozen cookies, and I'm going to put them on rack level 3 here in the cooker. So just setting them up there like this and closing up, and going to go ahead and turn the cooker on. And now I'm going to go to the bake function, so going over the bake, and I'm going to use 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to increase the cooking time to 20 minutes since I might need 20. And it does that quickie 90-second preheat. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. I'll keep an eye on things and I'll bring you back. Okay, I've let things go for 15 minutes cooking time, and I'm going to just check because things are looking like they might be done, possibly. You can see how they look. It's still a little moist. We'll let them go for that final 5 and see what happens. But I'll bring you on back. Alright, so after a full 20 minutes of baking, we're going to go ahead and see how they are doing now. Just open up here. Just tap the tops. Yeah, they feel decent now. So you see how those look? I'm going to basically set them aside and let them cool down. Alright, so the cookies have had some time to set aside and cool down, so now I'm going to go ahead and get a couple off to check out and do some taste testing with. And so here's one. I got a big one off, and you can see the bottom. Notice it's nicely baked on the bottom and the top. That's very good. I get one from in the middle here, and you can see top and bottom both look very good. So with that, we'll do a taste test. So thank God for some cookies, and let's do a taste. Okay, so they taste good. They're very moist. I've cooked these almond flour cookies in other cookers, and they don't come out as nice and moist as they do in the Ninja Foodi. The Ninja Foodi XL Pro air fryer oven always makes things really nice and moist. I don't know how they do it, but it does it. And so it comes out like a real nice moist cookie, and it tastes good. It's not burnt on any part. Some other cookers cook cookies in them and you get parts that are burnt, and that's not cool. So I really like the work that the Ninja Foodi XL Pro air fry oven does for everything. And so basically, with all of that said, this video, nothing's sponsored in this video or other videos. There's almost 800 videos on this channel, nothing sponsored in any of them. And I don't take any freebie give me's or anything like that from any of these companies. I speak independently and pay with my own money. Now, in the video description, there are lots of ways to help the channel, such as my cookbook, memberships, merch, donations. There's an Amazon shop referral link. You can get cookers like this and others, pay the same price, help the channel. And with all of that said, if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.